Hey Chiefs Kingdom, we'll be live for another watch party on Friday night as the Chiefs take on the Cardinals in Week 2 of the preseason. Subscribe, mark your calendars, and join us. Kickoff's at 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central Time. We'll go live 15 minutes earlier, get you ready for the game, have some fun, and then we'll have a live scoreboard, full play-by-play, and then reaction afterwards as well. No one's going to be doing it here on YouTube like we will. Hit that big red button and join us for Chiefs vs. Cardinals on Friday night. You're watching the Kansas City Chiefs Report. I am Harrison Graham. Let's break down that preseason matchup between the Chiefs and Cardinals set for a couple of days from now as we get closer and closer to Week 1 of the regular season. I'll take a look at 5 things I'm keeping an eye on for this one as the Chiefs are on the road once again, this time against Arizona. Kyler Murray is expected to play for the Cardinals, so we'll get to see him. Should be a fun, exciting game as, again, we're getting closer to the regular season. Before we get into my 5 things I'm keeping an eye on, let me know. Predict the score on this game. Get your score predictions in if I could speak properly. Chiefs, Cardinals, score predictions. This will be the pinned comment on today's video. So let me know. What is the final score going to be, and who do you guys think will win? All right, 5 things to watch. We'll start at number 1 here. Mahomes, is he going to play the entire first half? Well, Andy Reid said earlier today when it comes to the starters, quote, "We'll go a half somewhere thereabout with the starters, and then the 2s and 3s will take the second half." We'll see. Now, Andy Reid historically has played his starters a decent amount in the preseason. Mahomes played a series last week, which I was somewhat surprised about. We'll see if Mahomes actually plays a full half. I could see him playing a quarter. I could see him playing into the second quarter, but if he has a good drive or two, there's no reason to stretch this thing out. I'm all for the starters playing. If that's your philosophy, you're seeing kind of the divide. A lot of young coaches don't play their starters, but the older generations, Belichick, Andy Reid, these guys, they like to play their starters. We saw Mahomes for a series last week, which was good because obviously he had that turf toe off-season surgery. 1 for 2, 4 yards, quick drive, and out. So, more than anything, that was more about getting his feet back wet and getting those juices flowing once again. And look, whether it's a half or not, I think it's safe to say he'll at least play a couple of drives this week against Arizona. Maybe plays 2-3 drives, scores a couple of times, and calls it a night. But I am fascinated to see him and the starters get some more run in preseason game number 2. What do you guys think? This is a curious one to me. Should Mahomes be playing in the preseason? Like I said, there's a big divide. Sean McVay will not play any of his starters, basically. So what do you guys think? Should Mahomes play in the preseason? Type Y for yes. Type in for no. Give me your thoughts, and if the answer is Y or N, also explain why you think he should or should not play during the preseason. Next up, things to watch against Chiefs versus Arizona. This young linebacker duo. I want to see Willie Jr. and Nick Bolton fly around in this one because these are 2 of your pieces moving forward on defense. A couple of second-round picks. Can Willie Gay fly around and show those improvements he's made reportedly during training camp? I'm excited for that because I think both of these guys, Willie Gay Jr. and the rookie Nick Bolton, are guys that are going to be heavily relied on not only this year but in the future. The Chiefs have invested at linebacker by spending consecutive second-round picks on Gay Jr. and Bolton. So you really need these guys to show what they're capable of, and I'm excited to see what they bring to the table. I would like to see these guys play at least an entire half. They should play a lot. We know what Anthony Hitchens brings to the table. I don't need to see a ton of him. Ben Neiman is who he is. He's a solid rotational type of linebacker, but Gay Jr. and Bolton, these are the guys you have invested in as a franchise. Let's see these guys fly around, knock some people back, and make some plays on the football. Who do you guys think will be the better player this year? Type G for Willie Gay Jr., type B for Nick Bolton. I don't really care. I'm hoping they're both really good, but if you had to predict, which one do you think will be the better player here in 2021? Number 3, and we mentioned this last week, and, well, it didn't really happen. Mecole Hardman, is there going to be a sighting for him this week, the supposed number 2 receiver on this team? I would get him involved early. I want to see Mecole Hardman get some early touches, get involved in the offense. He is a guy I would play the entire first half, maybe even some with the second unit as well, because this is a guy that has a bigger role now. He is someone that you're going to give more opportunities to, and I want to see him get those reps in the preseason to see if he can take on a heavier workload, because we said it all offseason. Are the Chiefs going to sign someone who can be a number 2 receiver? Didn't happen. They're opting for their third-year player, Mecole Hardman. Well, let's get him some work. Let's see if he can be that guy for this upcoming season and perhaps long-term as well. A couple more things to watch out for, but first, something you should do is get going with BetUS and make some money all football season long. BetUS is the best sports betting partner out there because it gives you the best deposit bonus. Go to chatsports.com/ChiefsBet. Get that 125% deposit bonus by using promo code Chiefs125. It's all one word at chatsports.com/ChiefsBet. Put down $100, you'll get an additional $125 for free for a total of $225. You can gamble on with that money all season long. Chiefs are 2-point favorites at Arizona. The total over-under is 41. I told you guys a couple of days ago, I actually kind of like the Cardinals in this one. So, take my word for it or don't. Chatsports.com/ChiefsBet. Use our promo code Chiefs125. That'll get you that 125% deposit bonus. It is the best deal out there. Ask me questions if you have any. All right, let's keep things rolling here. How about the defensive end depth? Because we had a quick short that went up on the channel yesterday. That's why you should subscribe, keeping you guys up with the latest Chiefs news and rumors. Frank Clark left practice with a hamstring injury. Unclear how long he's going to be out. Defensive end's already a position of somewhat question. What do these other depth type of pieces do? Does Alex Okafor play? How much does he play? Michael Dana, Taco Charlton, Tim Ward, Joshua Kando. I want to see some of these other guys play and get a lot of snaps and show us what they got. We saw a glimmer of what Taco Charlton can do a year ago before he went down early in the season. Had a couple of sacks in just 5 games. Michael Dana had 2.5 sacks as a rookie as well. Want to see him play a lot during the preseason. And then Joshua Kando, out of Florida State, the rookie this year. Haven't heard his name a ton during camp, but these are the type of opportunities you should take advantage of when a guy like Frank Clark is not going to be out there. So let's see what the defensive ends do. Let's see what these pass rushers got, especially from these young guys. Quick reminder, subscribe, join us. Chiefs vs. Cardinals live watch party Friday night, 7:45 Eastern, 6:45 Central. That's when we will go live. 15 minutes before kickoff, and then we will have full coverage, live play-by-play action, and a scoreboard of the Chiefs vs. Cardinals preseason Week 2 game. Hit that sub button and join us on Friday night. All right, last one here, the quarterback 3 battle. Keeping a pretty close eye on this. I thought both Shane Buechele and Anthony Gordon had their moments in the preseason opener against the San Francisco 49ers. Buechele, I thought, was a little more calm and played a little bit better. Gordon probably should have been picked off on his last throw of the day, but numbers-wise, they both did their thing. Buechele, 8 for 11. Gordon, 11 for 17. Both were fairly efficient. Gordon didn't really challenge downfield too often. Buechele did a couple of times. So I think they both played pretty well, and I'm excited to see how this competition plays out. They're very different style quarterbacks. Buechele sits in the pocket, delivers the football. Anthony Gordon, more of a creative quarterback, can throw on the move, can run, can scramble, can throw with different arm angles. He's got that sidearm flick from time to time as well. So curious to see what these guys do over the next couple of games, starting with this next game against San Francisco last week, Arizona this week. Who's the better quarterback right now? Type 6 for Shane Buechele. He's wearing number 6. Type 8 for Anthony Gordon. He's wearing number 8. I want to hear it from you guys. Who do you guys believe is the better quarterback, and who do you think has the inside track to be the number 3 QB? All right, those are my 5 things to watch as the Chiefs take on the Arizona Cardinals on Friday night. Mahomes playing the entire first half. We'll see. Young linebacker duo, Willie Gay Jr., Nick Bolton. What can these guys bring to the table? Excited for that. Mecole Hardman, will we see him at all? Will he make some plays? We'll have to wait and find out. Defensive in-depth, no Frank Clark, so let's see if these young guys step up. And then we just mentioned it, Shane Buechele, Anthony Gordon, as that third-string quarterback battle continues deep into camp and into the preseason. One more time, the pinned comment on today's video is to predict the score. Chiefs, Cardinals, get your score predictions in. You got to let us know which team you got winning as well, whether it's Kansas City or Arizona. We will see you on Friday night for a Chiefs vs. Cardinals watch party.